Yeah, actually, despite the valuation is not very high, I think the sentiment on EV is quite low, as you can see the IPO price. But having said that, from our perspective, we have to follow on the long-term policy of the Chinese government, if you like. We believe at the current, valuation, the whole EV value chain is getting attractive. And there are some positive news globally as well. Some of the car rental company in Europe, actually, they are buying up more EV cars globally. So I believe with the spike in oil price in the long run, as well as, resumption of the consumption, I believe, when people are selling or not attractive, at current valuation, maybe it's a good time to build up, EV exposure, at this time.
So you're saying buy EV now on the back of depressed valuations? Now is the time?
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Because if you recall, like a few months ago, before the EV whole collection, one of the most popular themes in the domestic China market is the battery maker, the electric vehicle. But because of the skyrocketing valuation, as well as a global kind of like risk-off sentiment, then the whole sector is being sold down. So I think, like the consumption sector, other sector is quite cyclical in terms of the share price. But at the current valuation and the long-term policy, I believe the whole EV value chain is a good timing for investors to start, building up exposure. And the second point on the China market, if you like, is at the current depressed kind of like renminbi. I think, after passing the 7.2, I think now the renminbi, the direction would be a little bit more strengthening. So it's a good time for global investors to participate in the China market through some of the distressed, sector as well.
But isn't it concerning a little bit, William, the fact that you've got all of these short interests coming through for a lot of the Hong Kong markets, a lot of the participants? Because if you were to invest now, you run the risk of, I suppose, falling victim to a lot of that hedge money that is coming over the top?
Yes, great point. I believe the short interest has reduced, quite a bit compared to when the whole electric vehicle sector is trading at peak valuation and projecting, all the good earnings. But I think after the slowdown, the short interest has reduced. And you want to kind of like, go in when the sentiment is kind of weak. So now I would say, from year-to-date perspective, the sentiment for the whole EV sector is at the bottom point. That's why I think it's good time to build, some of the exposure for this sector if you are playing a more thematic medium to long-term play.